Hey loves, welcome to my channel. I'm Joy Bukoko of Joy's GTA Artistry. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a very simple eyebrow tutorial. Yay! So if this is something you want to see, please sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. So first off, I'm going to wipe my eyebrow area to be sure that there are no debts. You need a clean slate to draw your eyebrow. After wiping my brow, I'll be going over with the classic makeup mattifying face primer to prime my eyebrow. The job of the primer is to actually make your eyebrows matte, that is dry and oil free. So when you put a primer on your eyebrow, it also makes your eye pencil to glide in easily. So when you're drawing, your lines will be straight because the place is actually dry and free of oil. But if you don't have a primer, that's also fine. You can just make do with a compact powder. Any powder that you have, just swipe it over the brow. It will still give to an extent the dryness that you require. But I think you have to go for the primer. So now I'm starting off like this, and the arc, and then the tail. That's the standard procedure for drawing an eyebrow. So the next thing I'm going to do is to sharpen my Davis eye pencil, and then I'll just start making an outline over the natural hairline. If you notice, I'm using soft or light strokes. I'm not pressing the pencil so hard. I'm just making soft hair-like strokes around what I already have. Okay, and so I'm going to do the same for the top. I'm gently drawing the lines, and I'm going to connect it to the one I've drawn at the bottom. Okay, so this is exactly what I am doing. And then I am lightly filling the brow. I'm not applying so much pressure with the pencil. I'm just being light-handed. So that's how I'm filling the brows, with hair-like strokes. That's upward strokes. Gently filling the eyebrow. If you take a look at the eyebrow, you see that somehow it's already good to go. But then we have to highlight to make the eyebrow more defined. So that is what I'm doing right now. Wow, it's already looking good to go. So for next up, I'm going to going with the Browmatic by Dammel tint. I'm just going to swipe over the eyebrow with that brow tint. What it does is that it actually makes the eyebrow look natural. You see that the eyebrow looks a bit faded when you apply it. But if you don't have it, it's fine. Just go over with a spoolie. It might still give you almost same effect, but just that a brow tint makes it even more natural. And so I've gone over with the brow tint. So next up, I'm going to be highlighting my eyebrow, and I'm going to be using two shades of concealer, a lighter one and a darker one. So that's it. LA Girl. We all know that LA Girl is an OG. Like, it has been from time memorial, as far as I can remember. So I'm going to use a flat brush to highlight. Make sure that the brush is really, really flat, so that it will help to give a very straight line when you are highlighting. So I'm going to start from the brow bone area using the light concealer. Now I'm using a concealer in the shade Warm Honey. I'm using a concealer like 2 or 3 shades lighter than my skin tone. So that will make the eyebrows stand out. Okay, so I'm just blending whatever I have used to highlight. I'm blending downward, and I'm also, making it more defined. Just look at what I'm doing and you will learn a thing or two. And so you see, as I am highlighting, I'm dragging down towards my eyelid because I'm going to be blending it into my eyelid. Now, the darker shade of the concealer will be used at the beginning of the brow. It just gives the brow a very natural looking feel instead of using a brighter one at the beginning. So when you use a dark one at the beginning, it just makes it look so soft, not ashy. It just makes it look so natural. Okay, so I'm going to be using a blending brush to blend all of that concealer into my crease area and into my eyelid. So this is what I'm doing. I'm blending the concealer, because if you don't do it, it will look ashy. You need to blend very well into the skin. We're almost there. We're like 90% ready with our eyebrow. So now I'm going to do the top. I'm going to be concealing or defining the top of my brow. Now, if you notice, I didn't really use any concealer. I'm just going over with what is left from what I used to highlight the beginning of my brow, because we don't want an halo looking brow. Okay, so it's the best bet is to either use a foundation that is your exact shade to highlight the top, or a concealer that is very close to your natural skin tone. So that is what I'm doing. I'm using the darker concealer, Elegant Espresso. You can use your foundation so long as it is very close to your skin tone. It is very okay. So I'm blending that. When highlighting the top of your brows, you need to be very careful, because it's a very tricky step. Because if you're not careful, you might end up ruining your eyebrow, what you've already drawn. So for me, if you can actually avoid that step, well, it's fine. Okay, so but when you highlight the top of your brows, it just makes it look more defined. Your brows will be popping even from afar. So that is what I'm doing. As I am defining it, I'm spreading it into the top area of my eyebrow. Okay, so that's just very easy, simple eyebrow tutorial. So I'm just going over with my Davis eye pencil in color 03. I think this retails for about 150 to 200 in the market. So I'm just filling again the sparse areas in my eyebrow. So if you notice, I keep going with light-handed strokes, because I don't want it to look dark at all. I just like a natural looking brow. So, and that is the end of our brow. Wow, you want to try it? Feel free. Practice makes perfect. So we have come to the end of this video. Please like, share and comment. See you in my next video. Bye.